Okay, so this video tonight has to do with book displays and how that can promote reading within your library. And so the book displays that I decided to show you were pictures of book displays that I have done at the middle school and the elementary level. The middle school is actually getting ready to transition their library to another part of the building, and so they actually had tons of extra library shelving space. And so I asked the librarian if I could set up a couple of displays, and she was absolutely okay with it. So this is one that I put together. It's called Just One Word, and what it is I pulled books from the collection that dealt with that only had one-word titles, and I thought that was really unique way to draw in some of the middle-aged schoolers into reading, as getting their attention with just that one word. And so this is one display that I did. And then this is one of my favorites. It's called Walk a Mile in Their Shoes, and it's for diversity. And so what I did is I took one of the empty shelves there at the middle school, and I set up, I pulled books from the collection that centered around diversity. So it didn't have to be just a race type of diversity, but it could have been a disability, it could have been a cultural, it could have been a religion. And so I pulled books from the shelf that had to do with that. And then I went and bought shoes from the local Goodwill here, and I just set up the display. And so I just thought it was so unique. Kids loved it. I was having to pull extra shelves or extra books from the collection because kids were taking them off that bookshelf as I was putting it together. So I thought that was pretty unique. Another one that I did at the middle school level, let me click on a different one. This is actually at the elementary that I did my practicum at, and this was a fall book display to really get in the elementary level readers into a theme for the month, because it's October and it's fall. And so I went to the dollar store and just totally racked up with some different decor, but then I pulled books not just for your K1, 2, but I also pulled some for your 3, 4, and 5. So there's where the chapter books come in at. And so this was just a really, really cool display. The kids loved it. They were already grabbing off the display before it was even finished. Here's another picture of it. And this was back at the middle school. This was one that the social worker, which is the equivalent to a counselor at the middle school, approached me and said that she had a group of students that she was going to start calling a book club with them. And this group of students are low performing students based on the state standards and the state test. And basically they struggle, not just academically struggle, but they struggle with emotional issues as well as social issues. And so throughout the week, they earned purple tickets depending on like their behaviors, if they were making good choices, if they went out of their way to help someone, if they used some of their skills that they've been practicing, and then academically, were they being responsible? And so when they got the purple tickets, then they could exchange them for a book. And so instead of doing a read box, I did a read box. And so all of these books were given, donated to us by the K-Link Grant. And it's an organization here in Manhattan that promotes academics, especially in the area of reading. And so all of these books were donated, and they're continuously donated to us every month. And so I set up a book display so the kids can come in with their purple tickets, and they trade in a purple ticket for one of the read box new releases. And so, I mean, we had tons of chapter books ranging from graphic novels to fiction, nonfiction. Kids really enjoyed that. So this just happens to be some of the book displays to promote reading at the elementary and the middle school level.